Many of us cognitively know that true self-acceptance comes from within and not from external sources. But when it comes to daily application, it's easier said than done, isn't it? You see, seeking acceptance externally has a crippling impact on the way we use our voice to communicate and express who we are. We may unintentionally lower our volume or make ourselves sound, unsure as to supplicate and gain the approval of the listener. All these disempowering mental habits and disempowering vocal habits could be stemming from our teenage years or even childhood years. But the moment we deeply realize that self-acceptance comes from within, we experience a lot of mental freedom and our voice sounds a lot more relaxed and authentic, regardless of who we are talking to. Today I'm going to share with you a story of one of my clients and how he had a self-limiting belief that not only held back his confidence, but it negatively impacted the way he used his voice. And I'm going to share with you a practical tip so that you can practice and experience the mental and vocal freedom for yourself. But hey, before we begin, if this is your first time here, I'm your favorite inhibited voice recovery coach, Hossam. I help people go from socially anxious to socially confident through healing their voice both physically and psychologically. This is something that I've struggled with for over 2 decades, and I finally learned sustainable ways to overcome it, and now I'm sharing it with so many people as well. I also invite you to join my free mini course, link in the bio, to learn the foundations for a healthy voice. Now if that sounds like a good deal, please smash the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. With that, let's dive in. The disempowering belief my client had was, I need to suppress myself to be accepted. I have to be doing something extra to be liked. This mindset led him to constantly feel like he had to change or adapt who he was to fit into different environments rather than just being as is. This belief wasn't just affecting his emotions, it was manifesting physically in his voice. He felt tense, anxious, and his heart rate would go up whenever he spoke, thinking that being accepted meant hiding who he truly was. But then his journey changed. We discovered the root cause of this limiting belief, and it was from his interactions with his father as a teenager. His father had so many moments of unpredictable, unjustified bursts of anger. And if his children appeared relaxed, the father would get even more angry. Even though it mainly happened in his teenage years, it held my client back in his current job in his 30s. Anytime he would jump on one of these calls with his seniors, it's as if he is 14 years old once again, afraid and unsure, desperately seeking acceptance and automatically compromising the way he used his voice comfortably. We began working by shifting that belief. Instead of him feeling like he had to do or be something different to fit in, we worked on installing a new empowering belief that goes, with anyone, I can speak calm and self-assuredly. This will probably benefit me, them, and our connection. This new belief was anchored in his unconscious mind, giving him the permission to be relaxed, open, and self-assured in any situation, while still feeling accepted. But this time, the acceptance is coming from within, not from without, which becomes paradoxically more magnetic for other people. To solidify this new belief, we used a powerful anchoring technique. The client visualized a large weighted piece of gold, something incredibly valuable and significant. He imagined this piece of gold always being on his finger as a ring, as a constant reminder that acceptance doesn't have to be sought externally, but it's an inside job. It's something that he already has within him and with him. If you want to begin leaning into this kind of acceptance, I encourage you to first discover what is one limiting belief that might be holding you back in any area of life that's really important to you. Is it maybe, I must seek approval in order to feel loved? Whatever it may be, let's just use this one for the sake of the exercise. Now you can practice changing it in the past tense and replacing it in the future tense. And this is what it looks like. I used to seek approval in order to feel loved and safe. But now, I claim my own self-approval from within. Once again, I used to seek approval in order to feel loved and safe, but now I claim my own self-approval from within. You can write it down on a piece of paper and look at it periodically. You can record it on your phone and listen to it, maybe even on repeat. You can also use it as a personal mantra. As you're taking a walk, as you're doing your job, you can remind yourself that unlike the past, now you're learning to claim your own self-approval from within. What you just did is associated the old limiting belief only to the past instead of letting it bleed over to the present and to the future, as well as beginning to anchor a new empowering replacement into the present and into the future. This simple shift can be a key to unlocking an increasing sense of confidence and calm, both in your mental state and in your voice. With each empowering belief affirmation you practice, you may notice yourself gaining a deeper awareness of the relationship between your voice and emotional state, which continues to enhance your journey of personal growth and naturally achieving the things you really want to achieve. This transformation is something anyone can experience when you stop seeking external validation and start believing in your own power. Your voice naturally reflects the confidence and the world responds accordingly. It's no longer supplicating to be liked. It's about being yourself and knowing that acceptance is innate. Subsequently, you begin to attract right experiences in life. So, if you ever felt like you need to suppress your voice or that you can only be liked if you change who you are, I want you to remember this. True acceptance doesn't have to come from the outside world. It's within you. You are your own arbiter of what is to be accepted and what is unacceptable to you, not other people. Your voice is the primary way for the world to receive the gifts you have to offer, and it's so important to pay attention to it. I hope you found this video helpful and inspiring. If you did, please smash the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. If you have any questions that I can potentially answer, join my free mini course to learn the foundations for a healthy voice, and if you need further help, find yourself securing a complimentary call so we can set you up with the right program for you so you can speak with confidence for life. With that, stay well, much love. I'll see you in the next video.